The Sandhills of Nebraska are a fragile ecosystem that presents annual challenges for ranchers to run cattle and operate profitably. On the recent Trust in Beef Sustainable Ranchers Tour, Ag Day's Michelle Rook got to see firsthand how the focus on conservation and grassland management is helping ranchers be sustainable for the future.
Here in Nebraska, ranchers face many threats to the sustainability of their operations. One common one you might think of is the adversity from Mother Nature and weather. One that you may not think about, though, is woody encroachment. The loss of grasslands to cedars has been escalating the last 2 decades as this native and now invasive species has spread from the south to the northern plains.
There's nothing else that has that kind of big picture impact to our production, our entire ecosystem, because you're literally losing your grassland.
We brought in all these cedar trees, and they were great for windbreaks and different things. We never really thought about how they might reproduce and spread out on our grassland.
In fact, Nebraska producers are losing up to 420,000 tons of grasslands annually to eastern red cedars.
They remove that grassland resource, and so you're talking about a 75% loss of carrying capacity.
Farmers can improve that with prevention, but if they have to eradicate, it's most effective when cedars are low in density. But it's expensive, even with a 75% cost share from the Sandhills Task Force.
So you start doing the math, that's like $1,000 per acre for 1,000 acres. That's $1 million, and why that cost share is so important.
But ranchers are also collaborating on control.
Some are even doing prescribed burns as a collective group, burning across multiple properties. Others are using mechanical or just managing that fence line.
Even without woody plants, it can be tough, though, to produce enough grass in the Sandhills.
One of the things that is kind of a perennial challenge is matching the number of animals with the amount of forage that's out here.
Grazing management is helped by allowing pastures rest time.
So the rotational grazing that we've found here that seems to work pretty well for our environment is providing recovery during different periods in different years. So you're shifting the timing of grazing on certain pastures to allow different plant species.
The other big threat to grasslands in Nebraska is row crop conversion.
Obviously that becomes an increasingly discussion today because we incentivize some areas that, it's for a perceived or real economic value, but some of those years we would have it'd been more sustainable to keep it in grassland.
So as we lose that, we lose a lot of our biodiversity. It's really hard after you've converted the land from rangeland to cropland to bring that biodiversity back, even if you were to plant it back into grass.
And while managing grass can make ranchers sustainable over time, they must also remain profitable. I'm Michelle Rook reporting for Ag Day.
All right, thanks, Michelle. And that's all the time we have this morning. We're sure glad you tuned in. From all of us here at Ag Day, I'm Clinton Grivis. Have a great day.